Florida's Governor Ron Desantis has signed a controversial bill restricting certain LGBTQ topics in the classroom.
CNN's Reed Binion has a closer look at what's now prohibited and reaction from both supporters and opponents.
Florida's so-called Don't Say Gay measure, as critics have dubbed it, is now law. On Monday, Governor Ron DeSantis appeared defiant at the bill signing after months of controversy.
I don't care what big corporations say. Here I stand. I'm not backing down.
DeSantis referencing Disney's condemnation of the bill, which has also sparked student walkouts in some Florida schools. Although it does not specifically ban the use of the word gay, the bill does prohibit instruction on sexual orientation or gender identity in kindergarten through third grade. Supporters argue the measure gives parents greater oversight over what students learn and discuss at school, and that LGBTQ-related topics should be left for families to discuss at home.
Parents have a fundamental role in the education, healthcare, and well-being of their children.
But opponents say the measure negatively impacts an already marginalized community. So far, at least one LGBTQ rights group, Equality Florida, has threatened legal action against the legislation.
You're clearly singling out, clearly discriminating against in this situation, and we feel it.
Meanwhile, Trevor Project, a nonprofit that works on suicide prevention among LGBTQ youth, released a statement saying, quote, LGBTQ youth in Florida deserve better. They deserve to see their history, their families, and themselves reflected in the classroom. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
New this morning, one man is recovering after an overnight shooting on the south side of town. Happened around 10 last night on West Gerald Avenue, not far from West South Cross Boulevard. That's where police say the man in his 30s was sitting in his home when someone outside started shooting at him, hitting him in the lower back. He was taken to the hospital and is doing okay. At this time, officers don't know if the suspect was in a vehicle or on foot. In your other morning headlines, a federal judge has asserted it's more than likely than not that former President Donald Trump committed crimes in his attempt to stop certification of the 2020 presidential election. The ruling ordered the release of more than 100 emails from Trump advisor John Eastman to the House committee investigating the insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. The decision by the judge marked a major legal win for the panel as it looks to correspondence from Eastman, the lawyer who was consulting with Trump as he attempted to overturn the presidential election.
Pentagon is planning to accelerate production of missiles as it continues to send weapons to Ukraine. These new weapons will go toward refilling the Defense Department's depleted stock. Officials say it is ramping up production of Stinger anti-air missiles and Javelin anti-tank missiles. According to a recent military assistance wish list, Ukraine has requested the U.S. deliver 1,000 of these weapons daily. The U.S. and other NATO members have already sent tens of thousands of missiles to help Ukraine fight off Russia's invasion.
President Biden's $26 billion request for NASA's 2023 budget is the largest request for science in the space agency's history. That's according to NASA Administrator Bill Nelson, who added that the amount is 8% more than the appropriation bill from fiscal year 2022. Nelson said it represents an investment in the businesses and universities that partner with NASA and the good-paying jobs they are creating. NASA officials believe it will allow the agency to continue investing in the Artemis program. Artemis aims to land more people on the moon in 2025 and prepare NASA for the first human exploration of Mars.
And time now is 4:36 and 67 degrees for now.